Semula hari ini akan menjadi penentu sama ada negara akan kembali melaksanakan perintah kawalan pergerakan PKP secara penuh. Perkara itu akan diputuskan dalam mesyuarat sidang majlis.
Breaking news right now. Number of COVID-19 cases in Malaysia keep increasing rapidly day by day. The government has announced Malaysia to enter full lockdown starting from this Monday for 2 weeks. With that, the government ordering the residents to stay at home and shuttering non-essential including restaurant and food stall. I'm going to remind people that if you have any symptom, please go to the hospital, get tested and take your vaccine. Do remind yourself to scan my gesture before entering any shops or public venues.
COVID-19 pandemic has a myriad of impacts to the food agriculture industry. From the scenes that were shown just now, we can see that the pandemic has caused some people to lose their jobs. And how does the pandemic cause people to lose their jobs? Well, we all know that the pandemic has resulted in movement restrictions of people. This has caused the food production facilities, restaurants, and other essential shops to close down. And because of that, many people have lost their jobs since many companies decided to terminate their workers to prevent more losses and bankruptcies due to the impact of the pandemic on the economy. Moreover, the movement restriction of people has caused people to panic buying. This has led to high demand for fresh food items at local markets and supermarkets and also caused the prices to change. The MCO has also led to slowing agricultural services due to labor shortage on the farms and also preventing farmers from getting their products to markets. This leads to great loss of produce and income and affects the whole agriculture value chain and affecting food availability and therefore changes in market prices. So now let's watch the next part, which is the interview session, to see how people that have lost their jobs or had to close down survived during the pandemic.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today we will be having an interview with the person who survived throughout the pandemic. So, hi Hakim.
Hi, Prisha.
Okay, so firstly, my question is, first of all, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your job background, status before and after pandemic?
Okay. Hi, my name is Muhammad Hakim bin Muhammad Razif and I am 28 years old. So I live in Teluk Intan Perak, and before that, thank you to Farisha for inviting me, and I'm glad to be here with you guys. First of all, I used to work at restaurant as a chef before, and it was a great job until the government made an announcement of movement control order where everyone doesn't allow to go, but without any emergency cases or not because of grocery shopping. After that, I got fired because my restaurant had a financial problem.
For the second question, in your opinion, does food industry really affected during this pandemic?
Oh, okay. So, for my opinion, food industry was really affected during this pandemic. It's because of we can see there is a lot of restaurants were forced to stop working during the pandemic, and as well all know that restaurants are one of the main of the food service. They were forced to close because the COVID-19 virus might spread out easily when people choose to dine in the restaurant. As a result, they got less customer and eventually no customer at all for certain restaurants. The income of food industry decreasing as the pandemic was started.
So, after you're losing your first job in this industry, does it mean that you permanently stop from contributing into food industry?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm still contributing to food industry as a successful businessman. I'm producing food like snack and chips, and I really grateful to have business partner like Nofat. He had helped me a lot of things for these things.
But as you all know, there's a lot of people have this kind of issues where they lost their job during this pandemic. So it would be great if you can share your experience to continue contributing into this industry.
So for that question, I found out one initiative to continue to contribute into this industry. These ideas came from my friend Nofat. He was introducing to such a good idea, which is making a business through online platform. Through this in online, I think I get to attract a lot more customer because of people nowadays are more likely to buy online rather than offline.
Alright, I think that's all for my questions today. So thank you, Hakim, for attend today's interview.
Okay, thank you.
Good day, everyone. So right now, I will be having an interview with Murni, our local famous restaurant owner. Nice to meet you, Murni. How are you these days?
I'm doing very well. Thank you.
Okay, so in this interview, I will be asking Murni about how her business managed to survive during the pandemic. And so the first question is, what method did you use to save your business from the pandemic?
Okay, so I remember feeling really anxious when the lockdowns were announced. Even my regular customers were sad about the news as they no longer can order food from my shop. But thanks for the support of my business partner, Sis Ain, I was able to continue my business by creating a website for online food ordering. It was a bit hard because I was completely new with the stuff, but with a little help here and there, I was able to create a really cute and attractive website to get my regular customers and also new customers to buy from my shop.
Okay, so that is actually really interesting because I have seen your website before and I also find it very attractive and very adorable. Moving on to the next question. Are there any differences between your business before and after the pandemic? Did it improve?
I can say that when the lockdown just started, my business was not in the best state. My sales dropped for a couple months and it was hard for me to pay for my workers' salary and also other important things. But after adapting to the new normal, my sales went up like the days before the pandemic and I'm really happy about that. It improved a lot more thanks to the publicity that I got from the internet.
I am really happy to hear that from you. For the last question that I want to ask you for today is, what platforms did you use to promote your business?
As I mentioned earlier, the internet helped me a lot. I have my own website, but I also have Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok for my business. Social media helps me get a lot of recognition from the customers. Plus, I also ask some influencers to review and promote my food through their channel so that I can expand my business. I have a great feeling that my shop will be doing well now and will be better when we finally can do dine-ins.
Okay, so I think that is all for today's interview. Thank you, Moni, for lending me your time for this interview today.
Thank you, T.